Let's take a look at the first alert weather forecast. First alert meteorologist Cutter Martin here, because for the first time, it actually feels nice out there.
I know, we still have the mugginess, but boy, lower 80s versus lower 90s.
Such a difference.
Makes a huge difference. I mean, we were 102 degrees before the nasty storms on Independence Day. Today, struggling to get into the lower 80s. Thanks in big part to all the gloom that we have outside, keeping temperatures relatively cool. In fact, across the metro we go. Still in the upper 70s right now. Baltimore Inner Harbor 75, Owings Mills 73. Down in Columbia, up into Harford County, the temperatures are still in the lower 70s. And across the eastern shore, over on the eastern shore across the bay, Chestertown right now, 75 degrees. Yes, it's humid, but the fact that we're 10, 20, 25 degrees cooler than it was over the weekend, it feels so much nicer outside, and it's also drier outside. Going to bring you to the big map now across the northeastern United States. This entire area has been dealing with day after day of showers and thunderstorms, but not today. That system has pushed off to the south. Still a few showers and storms across northern Virginia. We could see one or two sneak just past D.C. into southwestern parts of the metro, but all in all, we are mostly dry here, and the forecast will remain mostly dry on through the afternoon, going into the early evening hours. In fact, we're still about maybe 12, 24 hours out from our next peak chance of showers and thunderstorms in the first alert forecast. So it's good news for the outdoor plans. Anything you had to cancel or postpone, today's a solid day to get outside. We mentioned it's humid, so we'll feel a few degrees hotter than what temperatures, the actual temperatures are this afternoon. That's what we call, the feels like temperature or the heat index, but still looking at 80s. Actual high temperature in Baltimore City, 83, 87 in Stevensville, 83 in Annapolis. Clouds are thicker on the west side of the Chesapeake Bay, where it's a little sunnier. Temperatures more likely to pop into the mid to upper 80s across parts of the eastern shore. Metro forecast: White Marsh 84, on your corner in Glen Burnie 85, Columbia also 85. A little warmer up into Carroll County, Finksburg 86 degrees this afternoon. Maybe feeling like it's closer to 90 just for a little bit in the hottest part of the day. O's, of course, are in town tonight. First pitch 6:35. We will cool from the 80s back into the 70s, and we will keep it mostly dry, just muggy, a sprinkle or two, lots of clouds in the forecast. Deeper into the evening, we keep the clouds. Temperatures slow to cool back into the upper 70s by midnight, and then tomorrow arrives. Out the door in the morning, 8 o'clock, we'll start our forecast. Could be a couple of showers. Notice by 1 p.m., so this time tomorrow, that's when we really start to see the chance of showers and thunderstorms increase. Afternoon and evening, showers really becoming thunderstorms here, and one or two could be severe, producing gusty winds, lots of lightning, and again, torrential rain. A lot of rain in a short amount of time could flood a few streets out there in the typical trouble spots. Now, as we get into the evening, 6, 7 p.m. Eastern Shore, the focus, and then we're going to dry out tomorrow night. So similar timing, similar impacts as to over the weekend, but not quite as intense. Still need to be alert. It is a first alert weather day, and we'll keep that chance of scattered storms Friday, drying out as we get into the weekend.
All right, thank you, Cutter.